What I was thinking to do tonight, instead of a standard playthrough like Sam and Max or something, I have been playing Octopath Traveler 2, and I'm considering doing it a playthrough of it, except probably a curated playthrough, which means I may be cutting a lot out of a playthrough. I may be recording it in advance and cutting out the grindy stuff, because there's a lot of grindy stuff. Like the early Final Fantasy games, you have apparently points of action and drama and stuff in specific locations. And between that, you have a lot of overworld travel. And overworld travel involves a lot of random encounters. Which doesn't sound terribly interesting to watch me stream. I could be mistaken. I would love to hear an opinion to the contrary. Failing that, what I'm planning to do, there are these chapters for the characters, specific story bits. And so I might cut out most of my play session and just play the chapters. As in, play the recording and give voiceover commentary. And that will create the video segments that I upload. Be advised that even with cutting stuff out, I could be talking for an hour and a half. So, I've done 2 streams for Octopath Traveler. The first one introduced the character Ochette. She was a hunter. And among other things, she can capture enemies if they're weak enough and butcher them for food. I've gotten into the habit of doing this, which means she has a hell of a lot of food. And my random encounters are even slower than usual because I engineer getting Ochette to be the last one to kill something, even if there are others in the party. Spoiler alert, there can be others in the party. The second character I encountered in my second stream was Throne. She's a thief/assassin. As she puts it, her task is to steal and clean. And by clean, that's apparently another word for kill. So Ochette went to another city and pretty much encountered Throne right away. Throne joined the party, and then you get to see Throne's story from the beginning. So what I think I'll be doing is going around and finding all 8 characters to begin with and seeing their starting story. Which begins, at least that process begins, with the third city I visited. Things were a little slow tonight. I had to really expand the picture to make it fit in the frame. The frame of the video editor, that is. Now this is New Delsta, that is Throne City. There are other characters to visit. Most of them are on the western continent. Throne was on the eastern continent, and Oshet was on an island in between. You can go around the map and see where there are Chapter 1, Level 1 entries. Those are meeting new characters. The funny thing is, when it says recommended levels, that does not mean that a character needs to be that certain level. It really means a party. I tried out some level 14 areas when Oshet hit level 14 and she got one-shotted. So here I am looking at a boat that might take me across the ocean. The western continent costs 2,500 to get to. I happen to have 2,500, but nevertheless, I'm curious. After all, there's support on Oshet's Island. And I can travel to cities and ports for free once I've been to them, so I wanted to do a cost comparison. So here I am at Oshet's port. And from here, traveling to the western continent costs 1,000. It's a different place on the western continent, but still, it's cheaper. And if I'm interested in saving money, that's definitely the way to go. I did a little bit of wandering around, just to see what it was like with two people. This was the first time in open territory with two people.
Time to clean up the filth. My turn.
Oshet is a whole lot higher level than Throne.
My prey awaits.
Cleaning time.
Without a certain amount of analysis, or certain characters that can do analysis, you don't actually see hit points. All you see is bright white for a fully healthy one, darker white for a hurt one, and red when it's more about to die. Now, like I said, I've been harvesting food using Oshet. So I'm dithering over doing anything more, but instead I'm just going to do defense and let Oshet do some harvesting. But she has a 100% chance of doing right now.
Now let's grab some food.
Because she's all about food. I ran around with them a bit. Did run into a problem where Throne died. There are people and things that can raise people from the dead. Didn't have any of them with me. Food wasn't helping. Didn't have miracle medicine or anything. So the next recourse, if you have a dead character, is to find yourself an inn. There's an inn in Oshet starting town, and it's right conveniently there. For certain values of convenient. The mouse is not working as a pointer in this game. I wind up using WASD to move something around on the map, and it's kind of coarse movement. I had to remember where the inn was. In the first stream you learn that there's a human settlement as well as the beasting settlement. You don't learn until later that they're right smack next to each other. And the interesting thing about human versus beastings is that Uh, Human inns charge money. Feasting inns charge food. You want to rest there overnight, you can, but it costs you 2 jerky. It's almost as if feastings have no need for money. So now Throne's all healed. So, getting back to business. Put O'Shed at the head of the party. Go back to the dock. And finally, get over to the Western Continent. I'm not sure if it's Canal Green or Canal Brine. But it's a port city. And there you are on shore. And the first thing you encounter is a sick guy.
Nutrient deficiency. Too long on the open seas, I take it. I also see symptoms of severe dehydration.
Apothecary. Everything's going dim. Please, heal me.
Easy now, it'll be all right. Healthy, nutrient-rich food is what he needs most right now. If only I had some fruit.
Oh look, I have fruit.
Ah, grapes! Thank you. This is just what I was looking for. Here, eat this.
Thanks. I feel much better now.
Remember to maintain a balanced diet. That'll help keep you healthy. Take care. I appreciate the help. My name is Castii. I'm a traveling apothecary. Are you a traveler as well? I have lost my memories, and am searching for clues to who I once was. If you wouldn't mind sharing the road with me, may I join you on your travels? Thank you.
And thus do we find character number 3, Castii the Apothecary. When you get to a new character, you're given the option of seeing their origin story, as if you started with that character. Which means that for the duration of that chapter 1, you don't have a party. You only have that character.
You have the power to save lives, more than any other. That's why you have to live. If anyone can create a cure, it's you. It's up to you now.
One might wonder why this is happening. Castii certainly is.
Look, over there! There's someone on that skiff!
Where am I? Am I on a ship?
Finally come to, have you? Feeling better yet? You've got the luck of the tides, you know.
Why can't I stand? My throat... too dry.
Easy now, lass. You've had a rough time of it. Drink up.
Thank you for saving me.
Couldn't well leave you to the fishes. How'd you end up on that little skiff, anyhow?
Skiff? I don't know. I can't remember.
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes.
I'm sorry, but I really can't remember anything. Who I am, where I came from, it's all a blank.
I know one thing about you, lass. Your name. It's Castii.
Castii. How did you know that?
It's stitched onto your outfit. What's that uniform of yours, anyway? Ah, right. Amnesia. Strange to think a person could forget their own name.
I have to remember. First things first, I need information. Somewhere to start. It will be difficult to learn who I am. Nevertheless, the crew of the ship should know more about the circumstances of my rescue. I should inquire about that, and the ship while I'm at it.
Inquire around for more information. Path action. Inquire. During the day, Castii can inquire and learn all sorts of information from townspeople. Castii must be at the indicated level to inquire. Inquire from the captain. The captain of a ferry connecting the eastern and western continents. Rescuing Castii was simply a matter of obeying his duty as captain, but he feels a special kinship with her, as she reminds him of his own daughter, who died suddenly in an accident. I wasn't exactly sure what to do with this information at first.
That was very helpful.
An apothecary in a blue uniform, I see. Inquire passenger. A soldier returning to the western continent having completed his duties. While on the eastern continent, he heard rumors of a group of apothecaries wearing blue uniforms who killed a large group of people. Thus he feels Castii's appearance is an ill omen. One might wonder why it is rumored that an apothecary killed a lot of people. Castie certainly wonders that.
Thank you.
But she's always so polite and grateful and appreciative. We should be able to see the harbor soon. Inquire sailor. The fresh-faced captain of a ferry connecting the eastern and western continents, he became violently seasick on his maiden voyage and completely lost heart by the time the boat docked in the Brightlands. He will hand in his resignation the moment he returns to the Harborlands.
Thank you.
Are you okay, miss? Nothing to talk about with that one. Or that one. Or that one. Green bubbles seem to be questioned people. I'm glad I'm the lookout. I can see further than everyone else on the ship. Inquire sailor. A rather slothful sailor who happened to spy Castie's skiff while avoiding his work. Though his dereliction of duty was revealed, his keen eyes earned him a permanent post as a lookout.
Thank you. I think that's about all I need for now. Based on the predominant currents in this region of the ocean, it's likely my skiff set sail from somewhere on the continent to the east. From my exhaustion, the severity of my dehydration, it's fair to estimate that I was adrift for several days. Hold on. How do I know all of this? Not much point in wondering. I should instead thank my lucky stars that I was rescued. Now, to go over what else I learned. This passenger ship embarked from the Brightlands several days ago. Its destination is a large port town called Canalbrine.
Canalbrine, okay.
Perhaps there's someone there who can shed a light on who I am. Ah, yes. These kind sailors brought my possessions to the passenger's cabin. Maybe they can offer some material clues as to my identity. I should sort through them before we make landfall.
Investigate your possessions in the passenger's cabin. Could it be the blue flashy thing? Obtained apothecary's satchel.
This satchel. I recognize it. It's mine. It seems rather hastily stuffed. I must have been in quite the hurry. Medicinal herbs. A mortar and pestle. For preparing salves and the like, no doubt. Well, well. It seems I was an apothecary. What's this? A white flower. Why would I have something like this? Yet another mystery.
Land ho! All hands on deck! You sure you'll be all right, lass? Hard to get by without memories.
I've remembered a little. Enough. I was an apothecary. I appreciate your concern, but no need to fret about me. I'll remember the rest in time.
That's so. Know the seas, and you'll know thyself. An old sea dog taught me that proverb. May the wind and the waves always find you well, Castii.
Thank you, Captain. For everything.
Welcome to Canalbrine. Now, I might have pronounced
What a
that
bustling little
Canalbrine.
town.
Hey, get a load of her.
Huh?
She's one of them, isn't she?
Yeah, no mistaking it.
I appear to be causing quite a stir. Oh well. First things first, I need to find clues as to who I may be. I should speak to the people of this town. I might glean some knowledge about my past.
Free movement time. Unload the cargo and then, whew, every day is as busy as in the last. Inquire a fisherman. A fisherman who gets drunk every night. He often falls asleep on the way home and has to set out for another day's fishing from there. Every time this happens, he vows never to drink again, but by evening that vow is forgotten. Information gleaned. A hidden item.
That was very helpful.
You gleaned new information. A hidden item. A new treasure is available somewhere. My objectives: look around town. I am carrying a shield. I'm wearing a leather hat. I'm sorry. Just to be clear, Castii is carrying a leather shield and wearing a shield and wearing a leather hat. Merchant, I'm closed for the day. Inquire merchant. A brisk, cheerful woman who runs a food stall by herself. She has not taken a day off in years. Staying busy keeps the loneliness at bay. After closing her stall for the day, she broods over her husband, who set out to fish one day and never
Thank
came
you.
back. Shiny. Elderly man. The church is closed. Inquire elderly man. An elderly man who attends the church with surprising frequency. When leading his granddaughter by the hand, he is the picture of a jolly old grandpa. However, His habit of using that same granddaughter as an excuse to approach and flirt with every woman he sees has made him rather
That
unpopular
was
among the
very
populace.
helpful.
I'm not quite reading fast enough, or I'm not quite... Dark Delia. She found a thing. Empty house. People who can't be talked to. Whatever that is locked. He's not talking to her for whatever reason. You would think a bartender would. Or an innkeeper or whatever. Get the save point. I should probably be more generational in my save points. Inquire the merchant. A merchant who deals in local marine products. He has big plans for the business, which he inherited from his father, and believes that expansion will be good for his family and the whole town. Privately, he prefers meat to fish.
That was very helpful.
Seems the clothes her wearing has some kind of crest on them. Inquire sailor. The sailor who works on the ferry pretends to be a born and bred man of the sea, but is actually from Beasting Village. The first boat he stepped aboard was the one that took him away from home to seek his fortune. He thought sailing would be a simple matter of riding the waves, and greatly regrets his career choice now that he knows how punishing it truly is. Information gleaned. A hidden item.
That was very helpful.
Grape leaf.
It seems I've been given the cold shoulder. In that case, I'll just have to try my luck with someone else. Excuse me, are you all right?
What's going on here? Is something wrong with him?
He's burning up. We need to get him inside.
Looks like sun fever. He's covered in rashes.
Rash. Vomiting. It could be the onset of some sort of strange poison. I should have the herbs to treat this. Hold on for just a moment.
Action. Soothe. At night, Castii can administer medicine to townspeople and soothe their pain, allowing them to rest. Castii must have the right items in order to soothe someone. Like the stuff she's been finding around town. Senna. Soothe. Requires...
Step 1, lower the fever. Luckily, we caught the sickness in its early stages. Dash of lycanth seed mixed with some of these herbs should do the trick. Good. I still remember my craft at least. There. Drink up. Slowly now. That's a good boy. Phew. The fever's receding. He's sleeping peacefully now.
Your work was flawless from diagnosis to treatment. The very model of an apothecary.
Thank you, Miss...
Malaya. I'm a traveling apothecary.
Thank you, Malaya. My name's Castii. Sorry to say, I don't remember much else. I was an apothecary, but what kind I cannot say. I've come down with a bad case of amnesia.
What? Then how did you diagnose and treat that boy?
It seems my hands still remember their craft. Strange, isn't it?
Who are you? Wait. That blue uniform. It can't be. Get back! Don't you dare touch my brother!
What?
Senna, did she hurt you? How'd you sneak in here? What'd you do to him?
Calm down. She's an apothecary. She treated your brother for his ills.
Out! You're one of them, aren't you? Heirs apothecaries.
Heirs apothecaries? What?
That blue uniform, that sigil. There's no mistaking it. The whole town's in an uproar about you, witch. Word is one of you pestilence mongers have been lurking about.
Pestilence monger? I don't understand.
And I don't care. Out! Out!
Let's go, Castii.
Who are these heirs apothecaries?
I've heard the name before.
You have? What sort of people are they? Why was that man so hostile to me? What's wrong with me? We have far more pressing business than my lost history. I fear Senna's illness is only the beginning. If I can't identify the root of this sickness, it could engulf the whole town. There's no time to waste.
You're going to help them, even after how you've been treated? Would your time not be better spent treating your own woes?
Saving these people comes first. As long as I can heal the sick, who I am is ultimately trivial.
The very model of an apothecary indeed. Very well. You have my aid. Let's split up and find the source of this sickness.
Malaya, thank you.
You're one of those heirs apothecaries, aren't you?
We won't let you fool us.
I'm sorry, but would you mind telling me about these apothecaries? I'm unfamiliar with them.
Don't play dumb. Everyone knows what that little band of apothecaries have been up to on the eastern continent. They travel around charging only a pittance for services. But it's all a sham. Their medicine is poison, and they've killed more than they've helped. I even heard they butchered an entire town not long ago.
I don't know what dark purpose drives them, and I don't care. Word is, one of them just showed up in town, and you're the only strange apothecary around here, so...
You may be right. The truth is, I don't know if I am what you think I am. I remember little of my past.
A likely story! We're on to you! Get off with you!
Who I was and what I've done, I cannot say. Nevertheless, right now, all I want is to help the people of this town. I'm looking for clues as to what is causing the people here to grow sick. Please, if you know anything, tell me.
And down he goes.
Marlo, what's wrong?
Stop! Get away from him!
What's the big idea? He needs help. Or do you want me to leave him there to die?
I said step away! He may be contagious.
Contagious?
Excuse me.
I knew it. The symptoms are the same. I need to ease his fever, and quickly. I'll carry him. All of you stay here. There. He should make it now.
She healed Marlo.
Just who are you, really?
Help! People are fainting from some sort of strange fever.
What in the world's going on?
Damn. And of course this happens while our healers are away.
Let me treat them.
I'll check near the end. The rest is up to you, Castii. But first, let's hit the save point. Save early, and often. I can't believe what happened to that kid. Fisherman can be soothed with slumber sage.
Here, medicine. Good night.
And why he wants to go to sleep in the street, I have no idea. But it worked. Are you alright? Answer me. Patient in the street. Girl.
Here, medicine.
Thanks for saving me, miss.
Good night.
I'll talk to the woman again. You're one of the good ones, aren't you? Minimap shows 2 more hotspots. I wonder if I noticed the minimap the first time. The old man in his house suddenly came down with a high fever and collapsed. My granddaughter went looking for an apothecary but hasn't come back yet. We have an emergency. I tried to bring the fever down, but it's not working. Sometimes the bodies are a little hard to see.
Here, medicine.
My fever's broken, thanks to you. You have my gratitude.
Good night.
You have my gratitude. We managed to avert a crisis thanks to you. Now, one more point. You're truly an incredible apothecary. I'm sorry for... Don't want to leave the town. Is it here? Nope, that's it. That's a merchant. And it looks like she has bunches of herbs, although she should probably be buying more. She has a little bit of money at the moment. And it looks like I didn't check the minimap when I was playing this before. Not that house. Got a chest though. Let's try this house. Apothecary. We need an apothecary. Ceiling is spinning. Someone please help me. Townsperson. Soothe?
Here, medicine.
Thank you. I feel a little better now.
There. I've done what I can for now.
The sickness is spreading fast. We need to find its source or there won't be anyone standing before long.
Are they better?
We're out of the woods for now, but it's too early to breathe easy.
I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have said what I did.
Senna gave me a tongue lashing about it too. He said you saved his life. I know I've got no right to ask this after how I treated you, but please, save our town, save my friends.
I intend to, but I need your aid first. Help me locate the source of this contagion.
Huh. Well, I don't know if this will help, but earlier today, Senna said the water tasted funny.
Hey, Ma said the same thing to me this morning.
Really? I boiled some water this morning and didn't notice anything strange.
The water. Of course. Maybe those who contracted this illness all drank the water without boiling it first. If that's true, then that must be the source.
A fine deduction, Castii. I agree.
We draw our water from a spring that flows out of a cavern south of town.
Then my course is clear. I must hurry to this cavern and cleanse the spring before the sickness spreads further.
We're coming too.
This is our town. It's our job to protect it.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm afraid I must insist that you stay. Cleansing noxious substances is dangerous work. Stay here and see to your sick.
Well, all right. Take care of yourself, apothecary.
Malaya, could you remain here to treat these people?
You have a habit of putting others above yourself, don't you? Fine. Just come back in one piece, Castii.
I'll try. The world needs more apothecaries like you, Malaya. I'm setting out for the cave to the south. I'll be back soon.
Now, one might wonder what a prim, proper, pseudo-Victorian level 1 apothecary might do in the wild in a random encounter. I was certainly wondering that. Which made it wasn't just a good idea that I saved. Cattle brine passed to the water source. And here she is out in the wild. Her first chest. In the wild. There were chests in the town too.
Are you my next patient?
And the answer to my previous question.
What to do?
Because she's a total badass with the battle axe.
My turn.
Checking out skills. I can use skill points to heal, or I can use skill points to throw ice. I can also mix herbs and produce on-the-fly potions. But for now, the battle axe seems to be doing the job.
I know no cure for evil.
So, perhaps it's best to describe her as a prim, proper, pseudo-Victorian paladin. Now remember what I said earlier about the game being a little bit grindy? She's got a lot of ground to cover before she gets to the source of the water. And yes, I'm going to make an effort to see all of that ground. Just you watch.
You are poison that must be purged. Well now. Here I go. My turn. Well now. My journey will not end here.
You can get away without an awful lot of healing, just because when the character levels, it gets his full health back. Oh, and by the way, you can climb ladders. There are times that there was so much overland.
Life is too precious to risk. Here I go. My turn.
I'll attack it again.
Well now. Here I go. What to do, what to do. My turn. Well now. My turn. I know no cure for evil.
Of course, it gets harder to level after a while. But then again, after a while, she has more hit points too. little annoying that no matter how much you change a character's gear, their appearance doesn't change.
These bars are broken. Something must have forced its way in here. The wellspring is just a little further. I'll need to approach it with caution.
But first, look at everything else in the area. Like that chest there. It's interesting
Are you
sort
my
of
next patient?
auto portage.
What to do, what to do. Yeah.
Okay, something not vulnerable to your axe.
Well now.
But she has other things to do. Like icicle.
This'll cool you down. Now.
So if she's willing to spend the skill points, she can in fact
What to do, what
weaken
to
them.
do.
Quick refresher. The number in the shield is the number of times you need to hit something with a vulnerability to knock them unconscious.
This'll cool you down. It has to be done. My turn. This'll cool you down. I'm terribly sorry. Here I go. This'll cool you down. Forgive me.
Now I've already cut out a lot of overland travel between cities. I can also cut out overland travel within story regions. But here we are in a cavern.
Life is too precious to risk. My turn.
I mean, I could just go straight for the boss battle.
Well now. Yeah.
It is convenient
What
that
to do? What
so many
to
things
do.
around here are vulnerable to her axe.
These hands. I know no cure for evil.
She's able to power up her attacks using these little boosts that she accumulates each combat round. And all things considered, she might as well be using them. It's a waste not to, because they go away with each encounter.
Are you my next patient? Here I go. Well now.
It's not a terribly tough turtle, but it's a big turtle.
What to do, what to do.
Takes a lot of chopping.
Here I go. My turn. Here I go. Well now. My journey will not end here.
And we're still not to the boss battle yet. For which I don't know if I'm going to need things in all these chests. Did I notice the skills? I noticed the skills. Certain number of levels, you can get new skills. Certain number of skills you buy, you can get what's called a support skill. The skills you buy cost skill points to use. Support skills are sort of always on. Agonizing over equipment. Isn't it fun? Or agonizing over skills. Skill selection finally done. Chest over there. I don't remember if I went back and got it. I should have, just on principle.
Life is too precious to risk.
Now the stinking turtle.
What to do, what to do.
But at least this time, I know what it's vulnerable to up front.
Well now. Poison slash.
That was trying out medicinal skills.
Here I go.
Which means I might be throwing most of my money into potion ingredients in the future.
I know no cure for evil.
Oh look, a merchant. But first we save. There's better weapons. And she appears to have the money for it. So we start with the gear. And then sink the rest into healing. Healing grapes restore health, inspiriting plums restore skill points. And she may need a bunch of those. But she might also need a bunch of healing in case she does run out of skill points.
What is this foul smell? It is true what they say. Filth is the root of all illness. Now then, what is it that's made all this mess? Foul vapors abound. I need to be careful not to inhale any effluvia. I think I found the source.
So you're the ones causing all this trouble. Bloodshot eyes and jaws dripping with venomous foam. It's obvious that you're infected. Your very touch poisons the waters here, sickening all who drink it. I couldn't convince you to leave peacefully, could I? The townsfolk need these waters more than you.
You can't even tell what those critters are.
It was worth a shot.
The one on the right looks like it's half
Time
spider.
to clean up this mess.
And only on the left
Lie
side.
down.
What to do, what to do.
I get so tired of hearing her say that.
I am unwell. My turn.
Heads up. This is going to take a little while.
Well now. I require this. Here I go.
Hold it
This'll cool you down. Ah, there. This'll cool you down. Now.
Such original dialogue.
Hold it together. I require this. Well now. No mercy, only pain. What to do, what to do. Poison slash. I am unwell. My turn. This'll cool you down. Well now. I require this. This'll cool you down. I'm terribly sorry.
I forget exactly how long this took.
Together.
I should maybe make a note of that next time.
Yeah. At this rate, I require this. My turn. I am unwell. What to do? What to do?
It's funny how little I use characters' direct healing abilities, and instead rely on purchases. Or, in Chet's case, food.
Well now. This'll cool you down. My turn.
This'll cool you down. Now!
Ah, I see now. Missed it before. It's not half spider, it's just dripping from one hand. When it was a still image, it looked like 4 legs on that side.
Hold it together. I'll purge this infection.
Some of these boss battles just take forever.
I require this.
And that's one.
How deplorable. Just cannibalized its own kind.
What a noisome odor. Did cannibalizing its own empower it somehow?
Nah, just give it bad breath.
Troublesome. I'll need to handle this quickly.
It was good to hear that. It was a good sign of progress.
This'll cool you down.
By the time you get to dialogue in the boss battle, you may have gotten somewhere. Castii's latent power. Every drop counts. Once the gauge is full, you can unleash Castii's latent power.
Hold it together.
But that'll keep.
I require this.
I haven't back gotten to the point where I just save up the latent power in all my characters.
I extend a helping hand.
Ah, their latent power is alchemy. So she's going to come up with something. Castii can concoct potions and substances from various ingredients during battle. The concoctions have a wide range of effects, including ailing allies and harming foes. Entering boost mode will bolster the concoction's effects at the cost of more ingredients. Random slightly positive status effects. Reverse is restores HP versus restores SP versus there we go. Nullifies status ailment against an enemy. And she can choose 2.
Time for your medicine. I am unwell.
And now it powers up, which
Here I
means it's really time for her to knock it out.
I'll purge this infection. This'll cool you down.
With maximum boost.
Sorry.
Still not in the good to kill the stupid thing.
What to do?
In fact, it's not even gray.
cool you down. Hold it together. This'll cool you down. I have a talent for making do. A pinch of this and... Here I go. This'll cool you down. Now. Well now.
Is he red yet?
I require this.
Get more skill points and keep on hammering.
What to do, what to do. This'll cool you down. Well now. This'll
Yes, he's
cool
at least
you
red
down.
now.
I'm terribly sorry. My turn. This'll cool you down. Hold it together.
That's a problem. Maximum strength.
This'll cool you down. It had to be done.
And finally,
My journey will not end here.
as long as that took and as hard as it was, doesn't that feel like she deserves more than one level?
Don't think badly of me. That takes care of the root of this illness. All that's left is to sprinkle pure balm leaves around. Liberally. With time, the corruption here should fade. There, a dash or two of pure balm for myself, too. It won't do anything for the smell, but I'll feel better for it nonetheless. Now, back to town to relay the good news.
Look! That apothecary is back!
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh, what a horrible stench.
Yes, sorry about that. I cleared the source of the infection polluting your waters. The spring will run clean again in time. Nevertheless, I recommend boiling all your water for a good while yet.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're Senna's brother, yes? How is he?
back on his feet, and as rambunctious as ever. Not a trace of that nasty fever left.
I'm glad to hear it. Allow me to stop by later to check on him just in case.
We were wrong about you. You helped us, even after we treated you like dirt.
How can we ever make it up to you?
Money helps.
Don't worry. It's clean water under the bridge. Although, I do have one request.
Anything. Just name it, Castii.
May I borrow your bath?
I'm glad our paths crossed, Castii. But it's time for me to move on. The open road is called.
Malaya, may I ask what it is that compels you to travel?
I'm searching for a way to cure a terrible disease. I've identified the ingredients I need to brew the medicine, but I've yet to discover the correct recipe. So I travel in hopes of completing my cure, and saving as many lives as I can along the way.
Is there anything I can do to assist you?
No. This is my problem. My burden to bear. You have your own troubles to see to. Your memory, for one.
I need to know who there's apothecaries are. And who I am as well. I can't rest until I know. Malaya, correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to know something about them. Please, Malaya, I need to know. Tell me, I'm begging you.
Inquire about heirs apothecaries. Oh, and now she can read it. An apothecary met in Calgary, Brine. She's on a journey in search of the recipes for various medicinal compounds. She seems to know of heirs apothecaries, but will say nothing about them. Which is pretty much what came up in dialogue. And yet,
Castii. You have the power to save lives more than any other. That's why you have to live. If anyone can create a cure, it's you. It's up to you now. Live, Castii. There's someone you have to save.
It can't be.
I pray your memory returns, Castii. One day. Farewell.
Wait. That woman in my vision. That was Malaya. Then we've met before? What's going on? Malaya. What made you act as if you didn't know me? Why would you... Malaya. Malaya. It was Malaya who put me aboard that skiff. But why? Who or what were we running from? If only I could remember. I need more clues. Something else to go on. A hidden pocket in the bottom of my satchel? A book. Treatment log. In my hands, I held a diary. One I'm sure was penned by my own hand. It contained a record of treatments given, patients seen. 2 towns were mentioned within its pages. Sai and Winterbloom, more notable by far. It's covered with blood. Everything beyond the first few pages is too stained and smeared with blood to make out. What in the world is the story here? It's time I went on my own journey. This journal is the only clue I have. I have little choice but to visit Sai and Winterbloom and see what I can find. I need to rediscover who I am. And there's something else. Something important I'm forgetting. I need to remember.
So Castii leaves the port town. Why had she been set adrift in the open seas? What link does she have with Air's apothecaries? And who is the mysterious healer Malaya? In order to reclaim her lost memories, Castii sets out on a journey. Castii the Apothecary, Chapter 1, End.
Any ache, pain, or ill, I'll patch you right up. I'm sure you won't regret having me around. You choose the road for now, and I'll follow.
And now I have a party of 3. Now, each of the characters in the party has what they call path options. Ochette can challenge people to sick monsters on them. Throne can steal things, and Castii can inquire. Sesuke's younger brother, he respects his older brother, a sailor on a large vessel, more than anyone, and dreams of becoming a chef on a ship under Sesuke's command. He has already begun his culinary studies.
Thank you.
And those path options change at nighttime. So, looking for the next character. Somewhere on the continent. That's a advanced chapter there for Ochette. That's an advanced chapter for Castii. But there is a starting chapter for Hikaru. And that's where the story will resume next time.